that Hunter Biden, it was insisted upon that, I'm sorry, Mr. Biden, you're gonna let me have free reign. I'm gonna build this army, and then you're not gonna come and get me. I'm gonna be free? Really? Chainsaw? Remember that? Really? Tell you what, why don't you send your son over here? I'll put him on the board. And you know what? We're gonna launder some money. We're gonna send it his way. If I go down, you go down. It explains why when they said, we're calling the president, you can't do that. When he tried to stop that investigation, he said, go ahead. President Obama's already approved it. That couldn't have happened if it was just about Joe Biden making money. That could only happen if the president was in on it, and not on the corruption, but on money laundering to fund an army. What if all along this was just about that? A war with Russia, a new Iran-Contra. Is this why Joe Biden was so determined to have the prosecutor general fired for looking into Burisma? Why he has been doing everything he can to make sure his son wasn't interviewed or anything? Because I know I would. If I had my son alongside a guy with a chainsaw that was beheading people, I would fight pretty hard to make sure that none of this came out. Why did he fight so hard to have Kolomoisky legitimized? A billionaire who happens to know how to hide dirty money and is known as a financier for the war against Russia. Wow, he seems really useful for a State Department and a group of people that don't want to get involved, but know the patriotic thing is to get involved. They really wanted to fight the Russians. We've seen that passion. But they couldn't let anybody know because the president doesn't want anybody to know. Even though Congress wanted to do it, they couldn't go to Congress because no one could know. The question everyone should be asking right now is how far up the chain of command did this go? Because there is no way that Joe Biden and Hunter Biden was like, you know what, we're in Air Force 2, let's do a proxy war. This had to be approved from the highest echelons of the administration. Now, do you want proof?
I will tell you, because as Secretary of State, I was deeply involved in this. All of us in the administration were trying to get rid of that prosecutor. From Obama to the Secretary of State to the Vice President, all of us were working on that. The ambassador, and we knew if Ukraine was going to survive and win the revolution in the end, the Maidan, they had to get rid of that prosecutor, and they did.
Wait, did you catch that? Did you catch that? Firing Ukraine's prosecutor general, the man following the laundering of the money through Burisma and Hunter Biden, it was important to fire him to ensure that Ukraine would, quote, win the revolution, the Maidan. That is the war against Russia. So wait a minute, you were sending blankets. How did you have to fire them to stop the investigation so they could win the war? You're telling me this wasn't about corruption, John Kerry? Did Kerry just reveal the secret plot to fight Russia in a kinetic war using proxy forces and your money? And per the former Secretary of State, it was approved at the very top. Wow.